Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World, and welcome to the weekly event update video. So every single Saturday now, which this has changed before, every single Saturday in the evening we have an update to the event shop. Over here in the llama shop, we can go over to the items, and right here the event items will update every single Saturday evening at, I believe it is 8 p.m. Eastern. So this video we're going to talk about these items that have updated because nothing else really happens in this update. You guys know that what's over here, the weekly items update every single Wednesday. At that time we also have an update of our weekly challenges, but we talk about that every single Wednesday evening. So let's go ahead and jump in here, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually break these down. We're going to go back to doing this. We used to do this a long time ago, and recently we have discovered, basically due to the crew rewards and the access to Save the World, we have a lot of new players to Save the World. So welcome. So I kind of want to show you guys what these items can do, just how awesome they can be and how you can use them. And also we're going to go into a match. We're going to try these out really quickly, and also I want to show you guys what like hero setup, what hero loadouts I personally use when I use these. And finally, I'm going to talk about the perks and everything. So we're going to do kind of like little videos like this again, where we show everything again, because since the last time that I made a Bundlebuss video, I think it's been like 2 years. So it's changed. Obviously the weapon has changed, the game has changed, so I want to kind of do things like that, as well as, let me just give you guys a little sneak peek. Starting next week sometime, I'm going to start a series. I'm going to be releasing a series, maybe a video every couple of days, that is going to be a beginner series. Now I've made beginner videos before for Save the World, but that was years ago now, and I've made videos kind of like guides and tutorials, including beginner and intermediate, but I've never made a Save the World for Beginners series, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a Save the World for Beginners, kind of like an introduction. Hi, welcome to Save the World. And I'm going to go through the different things. I'm going to go through each one of these things up here. There's going to be adventures for beginners, there's going to be a dungeons for beginners, there's going to be a hero loadouts for beginners, there's going to be a schematics for beginners, the llamas for beginners, bunch of different videos like that basically are going to be like an introduction, and more importantly, explaining what the particular item is, or the particular topic is, and how to do it. Just basically just running it down like that, because like I said, we know there's actually a lot of new players to Save the World thanks to the crew, and I've heard a lot of frustration from a lot of them, where it's like, well, what do I do? Because as we know, Save the World doesn't really have a tutorial. So we're going to be doing that very soon, but right now let's go ahead and jump into this right now. What do we have? We have Sea Wolf Jonesy, who has a high type standard perk. That is a support one, increases your shockwave damage by 55%. And as a commander, he has High Tide Plus, increasing your shockwave damage by 55%. Additionally, shockwave activates the second time immediately after use. Not bad. And the Copper Bundlebuss, which is a weapon that fires a burst of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots at once. Assault weapon, Flintlock, a surprisingly accurate multi-barrel rifle that fires in powerful bursts. A high damage and large magazine help compensate for a slow fire rate and heavy kick. And yeah, we're gonna go take a look at it and what perks I recommend for it. But first, let's go ahead and start with the hero loadouts. We're gonna start with let's go ahead and start with Jonesy. We're gonna start with Jonesy first. This is a different one, so here is Jonesy. And also, thank you much for watching, guys. Thank you much for being here. Thank you all of you guys using my creator code. If you're buying something in the BR shop, or you're buying a game over in the Epic store during the Epic Mega Sale, thanks a lot, guys. You guys are awesome. So Sea Wolf Jonesy, basically like we said, he is going to be, if we're going to use him in Commander, and honestly, unless you're making a Shockwave loadout, which there's going to be a Shockwave loadout, probably Doppler effect, because it's got a decreasing Shockwave by 56%. You know what? That's probably the one that I would use apart from Seawolf Jonesy, because like again I said, you know, he does have the Shockwave cooldown, which is very important. We're going to talk about that in a second, because as we can see here, it takes let's see, it cools down in the loadout I have, the setup I have right now, in 11.4 seconds. So if we were to use, you know, Doppler effect, it would be half that pretty much, which would be kind of good, which would be pretty good. But I'm using Happy Holidays, of course. It's going to be the best perk whenever you're looking for abilities that you want to run quickly or you want to refresh quickly. Doppler effect, Escape Artist for the extra speed to get us away a little faster after using it. Power Impact for increasing the shockwave radius. Explosive Optimization for decreasing the energy cost, because we're hopefully going to be using these a lot. And Survivalist. Don't forget that Seawolf Jonesy also has lefty and righty and Warcry. So if you want to make a Warcry / lefty and righty / shockwave loadout, I would remove Escape Artist, I would remove Power Impact, and I would remove explosive Optimization, and instead I would do a variation of the Raven loadout. So I would be putting in Pump Metal, I would be putting in Base Solo, and probably I would put in Where's Lefty for the reduction. So if you were to put those three in instead, then you would get some pretty good lefty and righty damage along with the double shockwave. But again, is the shockwave good enough? So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into a match. And you guys know, whenever I try these out, I always go into a level 100. Well, I usually go into a level 140. Yeah, let's do just 140. I go into this one 140 just to test that out. But if you really want to see just what it can do, going into a level 100 mission is pretty good, because it'll show you just how powerful it can be. But you know what? Just for the sake of it, we're going to go into this 140. And I'm not going to make you guys wait until we get in there. Through the magic of video editing, we're going to go straight into the match right now with some enemies so we can try it out. So let's go. All right, so here we are. We've got some enemies right in front of us. This is actually going to be pretty good because we have it's not a res anymore, it's a blaster, and we have some other enemies over there. The important thing we're looking at right now is way over there in the corner, how long it's going to take for this to refresh. So we're going to jump right into it, see how much damage we do, and boom, twice. So it looks like we took a third of it, and it looks like we have a 10-second cooldown. I gotta tell you that right now, 10 seconds is a lot. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. It's enough to take out these level 140 enemies. And that's not bad. That's not bad. So we are taking out these 140 enemies. Okay. Yeah, we're taking out these 140 enemies in one hit. But we're not able to do another, and it's an 11-second cooldown. Okay, 11-second cooldown. Let's try again. Boom, knocked him out. Boom, knocked him back. A third of damage. Ooh, do we have I don't know if we have an encampment around here, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you this right now. For a third of the damage, where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, he went into the gas station. All right. For a third of damage? Ooh, wow. Wow. 4 of them. It's going to take 4 of these to beat this thing. Ooh. Okay. Well, let me put it this way. For just these basic enemies, not bad at all. Not bad at all. We're able to clear them out pretty well with one of these, and again, it is the double. I'm trying to see if we can't pull more enemies here. All right, let's go see if we can't find more. I'm sure we can find some more enemies real quick. To be able to pull them like that, you know what? It's not bad. Oh, here we go. There's some right here. Hello. Boom. Boom. Not bad. Not bad, except you're not going to be... Yeah, I don't know. It's not bad. It's not bad. To be honest, it's not bad. But I gotta say, I think that if I'm gonna be using this hero, maybe I'll be using it in more of a support kind of thing. Again, let's see how much damage we do on the Smasher. Let's see how much damage we do on this Smasher. You ready? You ready? Oh, it didn't. And don't forget, I am playing solo right now, so this is not really a fair. Guesstimation of how much this can do. Took out almost half of him. It's not bad. It's not good either, but it's not bad. Let's try it again. Let's try it with this group here. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. And the 10-second cooldown in this setting, like, okay, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try and do this. Bring them over here and see what happens here. Boom, boom. Okay, I mean, almost took him out. Almost took all these guys out. That's not so terrible. But looking at it from the point of view of, just taking out this Smasher, not even close, man. Not even close. Didn't even slow that Smasher down, man. All right. We didn't even begin to slow that Smasher down. So if we were to add it, like I said, if we were to add those other ones, I think this wouldn't be bad because we're not losing any damage. By changing it and doing what I said before in that other loadout, I think that would be really good. So this is where my recommendation would be. Don't make it just as a Shockwave hero. Making it just as a Shockwave hero, I don't think it's going to work very well. So what I would do here is I would actually remove Escape Artist. I would actually go with a Noir to give us a little more. I would go with, do I want to go with base solo to extend the work right? No, not really. Don't have to go with base solo to extend the work right. Let's see who else we're going to do with. We could do hand cannons for the extra physical damage. Yeah, we could definitely do that. And then of course, where's Lefty? That's got to be, that has to be a must-have right here. We got to go with where's Lefty right there. So definitely a Doppler effect to reduce the Shockwave cooldown. Happy holidays, High Tide, and doing pump metal, hand cannons, and where's Lefty is really going to help. And of course, on top of that, I would recommend that you use a good pistol or SMG, to bring down the eliminations. I would probably recommend that you go with some of my favorites. Let me just show you real quick what those are. Definitely going with I have them wrong here. Going in with Bobcat. I think going in with Bobcat would be really, really good. And of course the Zap or the, where's the Paper Shredder? There's my Paper Shredder. Yeah, Paper Shredder or the Bobcat or the Typewriter if you have it. I think would be really good to reduce that time. And then I think that would be a really fun all-around hero. That Shockwave was going to get you out of problems and would be really strong, plus the lefty and righty and any other weapons that you may use. So that's it for Jonesy. That is my recommendation if you're going to get Seal with Jonesy. Lots of fun as you guys saw, and definitely that double Shockwave will help you, especially taking out those encampments or if you get stuck or surrounded by a lot of enemies. Moving on to the Bundlebuss. Let's take a look at the Bundlebuss now. I'm going to show you guys the ones that I currently have already. This is my current Bundlebuss right here, and it's pretty much going to be the one that we're going to be using right now. I got to make one actually. The one thing that I'm going to show you guys here is that because, as you guys can see, I am making a crit. I am building this as a crit weapon with a 480 crit hit damage. Wow, percent. Critical hit damage 480%, but only a 15% hit chance, which we're going to change in a second. But yeah, so definitely we're looking to hit those crits, and I'm going to show you guys how we're going to do that in a second. So that damage, look at that damage, the headshot damage, the fire rate, and the magazine size. It's going to be beautiful. This is a sunbeam weapon, and don't forget this is still considered an AR, so we want that damage as well. And as you guys can see, I am making this a crit weapon, and it just so happens that the passive perk right now is landing 5 hits in a row on a single target, causes a small explosion, any 5 hits, which is pretty good. That's not bad at all. But if you guys see here, we have a headshot one, which is okay, but this one. Each shot fired grants 1.8 critical rating for 1 second, increasing that critical rating, stacking up to 15 times. So if you want to use this weapon, not as not the way that I'm going to show you with the load I'm going to show you, but if you want to use it like with a with sledgehammer or with a loadout that's going to raise your critical damage even more, highly recommend you go with that and try and get this perk here. If not, and you want to stay with the current one that is, and you want to use it in this loadout, which actually, can we change the... Yes, we can change it to any attribute we want. So why not have one of each? Why not have one of each? But what loadout would I recommend using here? I would recommend using this loadout right here. First shot reel. Why? Because after reloading or overheating assault weapons or SMGs, the next 6 shots have 100% critical chance. So we want to reload. We want to reload fast, and 6 out of the 8 shots are going to be guaranteed crit damage. On top of that, we're going to put Underdog for more healing. We're going to put Assault critical damage, which actually here, you can really put anything you want. I put Underdog just because, you know, why not a little bit extra healing? We could change the Survivalist too, but, you know, we're going to get the extra healing there. Assault critical damage was going to give us an extra 75% assault damage. Locked and reloaded with more damage for first 5 seconds, which we're going to be reloading after every single hit anyway. And we're going to be using Fumble because I do like it for the extra 50% of damage. So if we, now that we have that set up there, we go over to our schematic, we check out our Bundlebuss, and we can see that our stats have grown to 555. So we have a 555% critical damage with the first 6 shots guaranteed 100%. So we're going to jump into a match again. We're going to go to the exact same one. And once again, through the magic of editing, you guys don't have to wait. I'm going to see you guys in 1 second and we'll try it out. All right, so here we go. We've got some enemies over there. There was an encampment, but this is probably not going to be the best weapon for that. But we do have a red eyes there, so we can try this again. So we're going to go to our Bundlebuss. We're going to reload, and we're going to see what we can do here. So right up close, and oh my. Oh my. Okay, so remember, we have to reload every single time to get that really big damage. So because of that, this weapon might not be the best in situations like this, because see, we're just gonna have to keep reloading and avoiding getting hit a lot. Just that's gonna make things a little difficult for us here, unless we like line them up like that. Oh, that was huge damage. I died. We died, but that was a lot of damage right there. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. So we're gonna revive, reload. Oh, it's already full of ammo. Okay. I saw someone go up here. Hey, come here. Come back here. Oh, all your buddies left you? I'm sorry, man. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's some damage. That's some damage right there. Let's go finish this poor guy off right here. Oh, you didn't even... That's a chance. So think about it. That's 100,000 each hit. That's adding up considerably. So those are only 50,000 each one. This one should be 100. I saw 130 and 150 in there. Goodness gracious. 120. So think about it. That's at 120 guaranteed. Oh, and here we go. We just picked up a football. Oh! 140 and 150. With the football, 150 each hit. Each hit with the football, 150. We're looking at 6 hits at that. That's what? 900,000? That's 900,000 total damage. That's only 6 hits. And then the last 2 hits can be, they might be crit. They might be 50,000 or whatever. But as you guys can see here, it's not as good unless I've just recently reloaded. We got to do the reload. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That didn't even touch that guy. Come on, reload. Okay. We're footballed up. We're footballed up. Let's go see. Where's the end? Where's the group here? Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, I thought there was enemies down here. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That has gotta hurt. Oh man. Okay, so that's hurting me too. Hey, footballed up. Oh my gosh. Okay, so definitely with the football. Too bad we didn't have a smasher there. But as you guys can see, there's definitely some damage to be had there. Man, I really wish we could drive the cars and save the world. But there you go. I'm gonna take a quick little look here, see if we can't find a smasher. I doubt we can. But there you go. That is how I definitely like to use the Bundlebuss. Using Rio, you've got those guaranteed first 6 hits that are going to be critical. And wait, was that a smasher? Do we have a smasher somewhere here? Smasher? 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 Or is there a smasher back down here? There might be a smasher down here. No, there wouldn't be a smasher down there. No. There is a smasher somewhere. Do you guys hear him? We have a smasher somewhere. We have a smasher somewhere, guys. I think I heard a smasher. And we have a football here. I don't know. Let's go see. Do we have a smasher over here? Oh, we have a smasher. All right. Okay. Oh, we have a smasher. Down here? I don't know if we have it down here. Ooh. Oh, there he is! Okay. We're going to try and get a football. We're going to try and get a football here. I don't know if we're going to get a football. Come on. Football buddies. Come on. Is that a football? That is not a football. But I think there's more enemies down here. Do we have any? No, we don't have any more. Okay. All right. Okay. So, let's see what we can do here. Reloaded and only 50,000 on him? Oh, it's physical too. Oh, okay. Whoa. 60. I think I saw a couple hundred in there. Okay, so that is mostly because we're not using the right attribute. Too bad he's not a regular guy. Ouch. But there you go. Very nice. So that is it for the Bundlebuss. Again, this is the loadout that I'm using. The first shot Rio. Is it called first shot Rio? I think it's called first shot Rio. It's going to be amazing. And also don't forget any AR or SMG with a very small, with a very like slow shots and small magazine is going to be perfect. It's going to be just perfect for this loadout because you are going to be able to, get those guaranteed shots right away. And there you go. First assault. So, Jonesy and the Bundlebuss right there. Again, please let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this of me explaining, showing you guys my loadouts, what I like using for these. Tons of fun, guys. Definitely tons of fun to use all these. Highly recommend that you guys check them out. I'm going to have some fun with Sea Wolf Jonesy. See how he does. I think it's going to be really good with that balance in there. But as always, I am DUJ2. If you guys enjoy this video, if you enjoy what I do on my channel, please do me a huge favor and have yourself a fantastic day. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.